What is up, gamers? General Moo here, and today we're going to be opening up 3 old, ancient, whatever you want to call them, Marvel Legends. And yeah, let's get into it. I do not know what is in what package. One of these I got a while ago, like in the summer, and I just haven't had a reason to get it out yet or make video about it yet. So yeah. All the other ones, though, I just got this week, and I was like, oh, you know, I already have pretty much a full schedule, so when am I going to do these? So I think I know when I'll make this video. So that's what this video is about, and that is what we're doing right now. Cool. Got it. A lot of these packaging, I've noticed for eBay sellers, they have a ridiculous amount of packaging. Look at this. It's like parchment paper now after 2 layers of plastic. Whatever. Okay, and I can now see what we're opening up in here. It is the 2004 Rhino. And look at all this packaging for one little figure. That seems crazy to me, but whatever. So yes, here's this Rhino figure, Marvel Legend. Fantastic. I don't know what else I can really say about it. Let's take a more in-depth look at that. Okay, here we have Rhino. Its joints are all a little confusing. I guess it's because the figure's so old, maybe it's been in a box or something. But creaky joints. Foot can come up that much. Its its leg can come up that much. Double jointed knees can go almost all the way back to kick its own butt. Foot, no, oh yeah, ankle pivot, ankle forward, ankle backward. I don't know how well this guy will stand, but we'll see. And yeah, can put his arm in that much, pull it out. It's got finger articulation, like its pointer finger articulates, and then the pinky ring and middle finger articulate, and top of the thumb articulation. So this is like basically just a cool toy. It's not really an action figure like for posing, which, you know, is my purpose, but if you're really just looking for a fun toy, this 2004 Rhino works really well. Yeah, a waist pivot, no chest rotation, hardly any head rotation. So that's him. Okay, measuring this guy out, I really hope you can see this. He is at the end of his horn, probably about 7.5 inches. At the end of his head, about 7 inches. So that is cool. My problem is he's got Rhino knees, I guess. They won't go straight. They're a little arched back. I think that's how the figure's designed now that I look at it more in depth. Okay, gamers, next up we have this. I believe this is the Destroyer, if I'm not mistaken. This is a really weird package because I don't know how much you can see on the camera, but it's like it's this brown paper bag that's thick, a thick material brown paper bag covered completely in masking tape. Which, whatever. I'm not shipping it, so I don't care, but seems like it would, I don't know, not too cost effective or anything like that. Like, okay, look at this whole giant packaging. It's really thick, it's really heavy, there's tons of layers, it's padded. And then inside the figure's in a little still more foam. Just seems weird. And I was correct. Look what's inside here. The Destroyer. This is from old Dish Wave, like 2013. I don't know. This is the newest figure by far. I don't know when it would have come out. Not too recently. Whenever the Thor Buster Iron Man came out, it's the same year this came out. Same wave. So what I'm trying to say here is that these two figures are variants. The Destroyer is the variant of the Thor Buster, and they're from the MODOK wave. Sorry. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to say that in the moment. Yeah, the Destroyer, Thor, very cool. It even has hand articulation, finger articulation. That's crazy. Let's break this thing down now. Okay, let's take this look at the Destroyer now. Head articulation, strong head articulation. Arm, that much. Okay, so pretty good. 360 degrees. Elbow in about 45 degrees. A little more than 90 degrees out though. That's weird. Wrist pivot forward and backwards, and hand articulation, finger articulation. You can move its fingers. That's cool. Same thing for the other arm, obviously. Chest, it's got like hardly any forward, that much forward, that much backwards. So pretty good. And a waist swivel, which is super cool to have. And we've got the same joints in the legs as we did for what's the figure I just opened? Iron Fist. For Iron Fist. So it can come all the way out like that. That is impressive. So obviously, I'm not going to do it now, but it has 360 degree rotation at there. It's got a calf pivot. It's got a toe articulation. I have not seen a figure with a toe articulation in a minute. Ankle, no ankle pivot. Knees come pretty good, about 45. It looks double jointed though, so I think I can go farther. Pretty good. Can kick himself in the butt. Always great to see. Articulation on this guy is pretty fantastic. Go. Now looking at the Destroyer here, he's about exactly 7 inches, like 6 3/4 inches, 7 inches, which is pretty good, I think. It's not a great Destroyer height. The Destroyer should be taller, but they do have another Destroyer which is released and it's much taller. This is like, they gave you like a cheap Destroyer. And yeah, that's, it's whatever. It's gonna go great with my Thors. I'm really glad I got it. So I have no regrets on that. Okay, and last and certainly not least, this is the Mutant Six-Armed Spider-Man. And I got this because it came with, it didn't come with. What I meant to say was, they came out with the other 6 arms. So, I got this 6 arm because I'm going to put all the 6 arms together. By the way, I'm opening up those 6 arms pretty soon, this or next week. I got 6 arms. I got Doppelganger, which has 6 arms, and then 6-armed Spider-Man, which has 6 arms. That'll be awesome. Right now, this looks really cool. This is, I think, 93. It's from the early 90s when this figure came out. So no articulation in any of the arms. So it has leg articulation. Yeah, why not? Let's just cut into the review for this thing. So what do we got here? We got legs that come up this far, and back none. We've got knees that bend pretty good, pretty strong knee bend. Arms, they go that much, pretty good. That one pretty good, and that one pretty good. And head, 360 degrees. I really like the paint job on here, very clean, even if it is an older style. I really like this figure. It has a very strong Lilo and Stitch vibe. So let's go pose this guy up. Okay, looking at the height of this guy, it's about 5 inches. And yeah, you can think, I won't stop you from thinking that that's a little short for the 6-inch scale, but here's something you may want to consider. It's not really supposed to go with the 6-inch scale, it's a 5-inch scale figure, but consider this even more, it's a mutant. Maybe it's not supposed to be as tall, maybe it's teenage Peter Parker, possibly, I don't know. I don't know the lore of Mutant Spider-Man. He also has a hunchback, so maybe if he had straight posture, he'd be about 6 inches. Not quite sure on this, but I'll deal. And I'm noticing they've sculpted like a temp pack on this guy, which is kind of funny. You can be easily mistaken for wrinkles in the fabric, though. Also, very interesting. Okay, so now let's get into the poses for this baby. Okay, so that is 3 ancient Marvel Legends. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll try to do more like it if you do like it. I'm not quite sure when. Definitely will be sporadic, but yeah, if you want more Marvel Legends content, of course subscribe. I'm about to open up the entire Fat Thor wave, which will be very cool, very interesting indeed. And Agent Anti-Venom is coming out. It just shipped today. I just got a notification. So by the time this video is going up, I should receive it, and I'll be reviewing it that day. So stay tuned. I'm not going to give these figures any final review, just a little PSA, just because they're ancient. They're not really supposed to be reviewed, you know. It's a different style. So see y'all later. Like and subscribe.